Well, good Wednesday evening to you, everybody. How are you? It's good to see you, and it's good to be seen by you. Welcome to the show. Welcome, welcome. I, of course, am the one and only Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you live, loud and clear on a Tuesday evening. And I hope you guys are having an absolutely fun one. It is wonderful to see everybody out there in the audience. On2 Excess, John Collins, Foxy Vixoon, up a little late. The little one got you up, or are you just hanging out to see my handsome face? Don't worry, I won't say a thing to Jack. Anyway, Dying Breed Tabletop is out there. Michael Dale, good to see you too. Great Old Ones channel. Of course, get back in that green room. You can come out here in a minute. Who else is out there? Let's see. I think I caught everybody, at least on this go round. But anyway, so welcome everybody. Welcome to the show. Especially welcome to our new subscribers. And folks, we have got a raft of them. This is even since just yesterday afternoon, guys. We have popped up to 9,763 subscribers. We're getting scarily close, frighteningly close to 10,000, and that is just phenomenal. Vosh Halen says you found my channel through my shorts. Love D&D. All right, that's excellent, man. That is kicking rad. Now, I want to address the elephant in the room. Look, man, you're awesome. I love you. You're a fantastic elephant, Minnie. I'm going to put you back over on the shelf. Now, where was I? Oh, right. So my voice, I am like not kidding around about this with my voice. It's my voice is shot right now. When you hear my shorts tomorrow, unless I decide to dip over to 11 Labs, this is about what you're going to get for my shorts tomorrow. So I feel bad about that. And those of you who suggested honey and lemon and all that, so I've been drinking Twinings lemon ginger iced tea with not iced tea, hot tea with honey in it. Robert Santon, good to see you. So yes, this is after that. So I think I've got some water here in my cup. Hopefully, some dregs in there. Dave Mills, good to see you. So tonight I will be doing my level best tonight. I hoped that I could use that I could, excuse me, that I could use my lavalier mic that I have. I have a little pair of lavalier mics, but unfortunately, they're too soft to be picked up. They're not boosted. They're not powered. So you got it wouldn't do me much good. It wouldn't do me much good to use those and whisper. So this is what we've got right now. This is it. But you guys are hanging out and we're hanging out. Now, if you're one of those new subscribers, like for example, Vosh Halen there, and you're wondering what it is I'm going to be doing tonight when I say I'm going to play first edition AD&D. First edition AD&D is the TTRPG that I love the most. I do love a lot of them. I would say a very close second is original D&D. But AD&D is the one that I love the most. And I started out with this idea that I would do the how to play D&D, and it would just be a few sessions long. I grabbed a few volunteers from my small but loyal audience, and we started doing a few sessions, and it has blown up into, it's not painful. It's not really painful. And like right now, this little stretch here, it's clearing out and clearing up. So I'm fine, Mom. But no, so I started this, and then people were like, hey, do you watch Critical Role? Have you heard of Critical Role? Have you seen this thing, Critical Role? And I checked it out, and it's all voice actors. It's and I want to, before it seems like I'm going off on a rant, they're very good at what they do. They're very talented people. But they don't, and there it goes again. They don't actually play D&D or whatever game they're playing. The Matt Mercer effect, look it up. It's not pleasant. If you wanted to convince me that they were playing D&D, whatever edition of D&D, show me an episode where there's a TPK. Show me an episode where somebody has to drop out because real life impinging on them. Show me an episode that is not so. I haven't seen things that scripted since the Kennedy assassination. And we don't do that here, guys. All right. The dice decide what happens as it happens. So there's no there how long do our script sessions take in the writer's room, right? Yeah, no. Now I have this nifty 3D dice roller website that I use. It's called DD Dice, and look at that. That is my big D20 head. But we have that we use. Even if I was just rolling dice out on the table, I would be rolling dice out on the table. We don't have table reads. We don't have script writing sessions. We don't have seasons. We don't have story arcs. We actually play first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons the way it's meant to be played. RPG Gen Exile, good to see you. How are you? Private chat's blowing up. So we've got we've got a great stable of players. We've had some folks step in. We had the awesome Lord Coron, who was here for a number of years, and just really great. Tim Imholt, Dr. Tim Imholt. Yes, that Tim Imholt, the physicist. He hung out with us for a good long while. Doomsword Deathmaster. You guys should absolutely check out Doomsword's channel. And so, we have a good group of players that come in and they game with us. And so I enjoy it. Mark, of course. Mark, how could I forget Mark? Who I still hope Mark will come back. I hope they'll all come back. My God, can you imagine if I had just a one-off, every player who's been on comes back? But anyhow, so that's is the cost for TPK still the same? Yes, the TPK is still, let's pick a nice round number. I don't know, $200 via PayPal plus the PayPal service fee. So it'd be about $203. I don't know why I just arbitrarily picked that number. But anyhow, so that's how we do, guys. We actually play first edition AD&D. Now, someone had mentioned sponsors. Guys, we have merch. There is show merch. Beautiful design by Tracy Lesh. Of course, Tracy was one of the original artists for Dungeons and Dragons at TSR back in the early 1970s. Tracy is an awesome person. If you buy some show merch, you're supporting You're not just supporting me, you're supporting Tracy also. We split those proceeds right down the middle. So that's a ton of fun. You can get yourself some Delver's Dungeon merch. Also, the show is brought to you by Crom, the character record organization manager. Crom is a program, it's an application for Windows 8, 8.1, 10, and 11, 32 or 64 bit. And it runs on Linux through Wine. It runs on Mac OS through Wine. And it is the ultimate character creation and curation tool. With Crom, you can level a character, buy them equipment, sell gems and jewelry, change their stats after you've created the character, change the character's alignment. It is 100% first edition advanced Dungeons and Dragons rules compliant. You want to make a bard? Crom will let you make a bard. Half elf or human, your choice. Your DM crazy enough to use psionics in your game, or are you a DM crazy enough to use psionics in your game? Crom can calculate psionics for characters. Start a high-level magic user, it will pre-generate a spell book for you. Save in text or in HTML. Print out locally on Windows. I don't know if it'll work on other OSs. So, and it is $25. It is available right now. You can shoot me an email. I'll hook you up with a copy of Crom. 25 USD. Email address is coming around right now. It's bsylvie@gmail.com. Now, something else I want to mention for some of you folks who may have joined up in the last couple of days. Yes, I can, Michael. I can get it to print out to give you a PC with psionics at random instantly. But anyway, so if you missed last night's show, you missed the first night when we do a wheel spin and give away a free copy of Dragon Magazine. That's right. I have about 20 or so issues of Dragon magazines that are duplicates to the massive collection that was donated to the show by a show fan. And he said, "Hey, don't sell this stuff, but if you know someone who might need it, give it to them." Hey, Kabuki. Hello, Isurus. Good to see you. Sorry. Azurus. But anyway, so every Monday night, we're going to spin and we're going to, I will get the names of everyone in the live chat who is a patron or a channel member. You have to be a patron. You have to be a channel member to qualify. And we'll spin that wheel, and every Monday, one lucky person will get part of the treasure trove. Joe Kaufman was yesterday's winner, and he won this gorgeous copy of Dragon Magazine number 91. I draw these at random. I don't go in order of the issue numbers. So there you go. If you want to sign up, if you want to become a channel member, if you want a chance to win it, you can do that. So just keep that in mind. But we will go until they are gone. And there are some humdingers in box number 2, not just Dragon Magazine issues. So let me put this back carefully. There we go. All right. So I think that's just about all of the that is about all of the tell. I watch as a watchman. Quid was it Quides Custodes Ispos Custodiat rather? Quides Custodes Ispos Custodia. Yeah, something like that. The beautiful thing about Latin is you can just put it in any order. But it means the same stuff. So I have my players hang out in the background. Let me go ahead and put my headphones on. Oh, that's nice, Russell. That's great. I would love to fill out my Dragon magazine collection. I really would. There's issues I'm never going to have. I'm never going to own a number one. They're thousands of dollars. It would be neat, but I'm never going to own a number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably none of the first 10. Once you start getting into the teens and 20s, they come down to $50 to $80 an issue, and that's affordable. I would like to get as many as I could. So let me put my headphones on. My poor players are absolutely convinced my voice box is going to fall out on the floor, but I'll show them. I'll teach you people. Take care of myself? Hell no. All right. So let's go ahead and bring our group in. First up, we have a gentleman here. I was crowing about my numbers. This guy is coming up fast. You should definitely go check out his channel. It is Great Old One's channel right here on YouTube, where he talks about D&D. He talks about Rollmaster. He has Doomsword Deathmaster on from time to time, which is also a very cool thing. So everybody, please welcome the one and only Great Old Ones as Faldarinth the Ranger. Great Old Ones, good to see you.
Yeah, good evening. Great to be seen. I can kind of hear you, so we're good.
You can kind of hear me. Well, that's cool. That's cool.
Off to a good start.
Yes. I've got my gain up. That's all I can say. I've got my gain up.
Oh, not worried about that. It's the bad dice rolls that I don't want to hear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I can just mute my mic if I tell you miss, right? And next to the stage, he has no YouTube channel. He needs no YouTube channel because he's an awesome his awesomeness cannot be contained in a TCP/IP packet. This guy has been a show fan forever, and he has stepped up and he has stepped into playing the awesome Paul the Fighter. Everybody, please welcome Gonzalo Liras Bartab as Paul the Fighter. Gonzalo.
Sir, thank you very much for having us on and sticking through the voice thing. I just holler at your boy. You need somebody to just talk constantly and do role play and give you a break.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. I appreciate it. And next up, we have, speaking of people of YouTube, now this is a guy who's really awesome, dude. He and I, we've done collaborations together before, but his channel, if you want to talk about comic books, indie comics, mainstream comics, pop culture, sci-fi, art streaming, that sort of thing, absolutely get your ass over to the next tab in your browser and click subscribe on Yang Yan's L4. And everybody say hello to Yang, who is playing Fingers, the halfling thief.
Hey,
good to see you, man. And by halfling thief, I'm presuming that means that you're a thief who's a halfling, not that you steal halflings.
Finger is true neutral, so it could be either way.
Yeah, you know what you do is you get yourself a bag of holding and just make it like a Matryoshka doll.
Yeah, exactly.
Just pull the bag of holding out of one pocket. Halfling pops out, pulls a bag of holding out of his pocket, on and on and on.
And that's my plan if we get swarmed by enemies.
Yes.
Just bring out a halfling army.
Absolutely. And by the way, before anyone asks, there is no penalty for putting a bag of holding in a bag of holding. There's not. Everybody thinks there is, but it's portable hole. It's the portable hole that if you put that in a bag of holding. But anyway, so gentlemen, last week you had confronted horrors heretofore unknown in the previously cleared out caves of chaos during your sojourn away from finding the eyrie of the slave lords. And indeed, although many thought the caves now empty and impotent, you journeyed there and discovered terrors that would have shaken the core of your younger selves when the caves seemed to challenge. Most disturbing. But you faced it with aplomb, and you came away mostly unscathed. So, you're back at the keep. You do have, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, does Falderith not have the ability to train?
Falderith has enough experience points to go up a level. Yes, he does.
All right. Well, let's take a minute then, because this is some good. This is what I jokingly say sometimes to people, that sometimes the A in AD&D stands for accounting. So what we're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate right now live, because it's part of our game. Just as combat, you see those mechanics being demonstrated. We're going to hop over to page, let's see, 89. Is it 89?
Hooray for Faldorinth.
Hooray for Faldorinth. All right.
Yes, who did not kiss any succubus. So he's
how
okay.
wonderful for him.
Yes.
Yeah. I locked no lips with no succubi. I am okay.
Yeah, but I mean, look at it like this. Look at Paul was the one that she thought was hot enough to do the horizontal mambo with, or at least try to. So
I mean, duh.
You know, take it in stride, buddy. And just be glad you guys killed her before I started doing arrow role play on the tabletop. I never do that, by the way. That's a joke. So Gonzalo, she's there, and her boobs are out of your face. Anyway,
I will use
super chat for saying boobs. By the way.
Use my secondary motorboating secondary skill. It's in the DM guide. It's a secondary skill.
Yes, it's under Appendix B, or is it under Appendix L?
Appendix
BL,
double D, I think.
BL or double D. Yes. All right, so
this is D&D celebrity roast.
Okay, so one of the great things about first edition AD&D, and not a lot of people know this, is that first edition AD&D has mechanics for rewarding good role play. People look down their nose at AD&D first edition as being primitive and so on, but it's not. It has a mechanism for rewarding good role play, and that is located, if you want to follow along at home, that is actually located on page 86 of the Dungeon Master's Guide. And how do we determine that? And so if we look at the page, it says to consider the natural functions of each class of character. Consider also the professed alignment of each character. Briefly assess the performance of each character after an adventure. Did he or she perform basically in the character of his or her class? Were his or her actions in keeping with his or her professed alignment? Mentally classify the overall performance as E for excellent, which has a value of 1, S for superior, which is a value of 2, F for fair, which has a value of 3, and P for poor, which has a value of 4. And it gives some examples: clerics who refuse to help and heal or do not remain faithful to their deity, fighters who hang back from combat or attempt to steal or fail to boldly lead, magic users who seek to engage in melee or ignore magical items they could employ in crucial situation, thieves who boldly engage in frontal attacks or refrain from acquisition of a bit of treasure when the opportunity presents itself, cautious characters who do not pull their own weight. These are all clear examples of a poor rating. Now, we award experience points normally, which I have done. John Collins asked, did we lose TK? He is under the weather, and we hope that he recovers soon and can rejoin us next week. But he has not left the game. He has not quit. I have not fired him. So let us move on. So award experience points normally when each character is given his or her total. Also give them an alphabetical rating. Now, in this case, we're talking about Great Old Ones and Faldorinth. Well, I deem that Great Old Ones has played his character very well. I haven't seen you act unrangerly. I haven't seen you be a craven. I haven't seen you try to act like a thief or insist you use a magic item that might not be appropriate for your class, but still at least somewhat usable. So I deem that you get an excellent, which is a rating of 1. So we look at what that means. When a character's total experience points indicate the eligibility for an advancement in level, as they do, use the alphabetic assessment to assign equal weight to the behavior of a character during each separate adventure, regardless of how many or how few experience points were gained. The resulting total is then divided by the number of adventures to come up with some number from 1 to 4. This number indicates the number of weeks the character must spend in study and or training. That he or she actually gains the benefit of the new level. Be certain that all decimals are retained. 0.145 equals a game day. So this latest parcel of adventuring and experience that you guys got was spread out over 2 journeys into the caves. One, Paul got his sinuses roto-rooter by an ithalid. But you guys successfully came back from that. And then the second was to further extirpate the Shrine of Evil Chaos. So that's 2. Now, we have given a rating of 1, of course, to Faldorinth. So 1 divided by 2 is 0.5. So you must train for 3.5 days. And what does that cost us? Level of the trainee character. So what's Faldorinth's current level, please?
Say again? Faldorinth, 3rd level?
Faldorinth is 3rd level. Times 1,500 equals weekly cost during study/training. So we do account for days. All decimals are retained. So level of training character is 3. 1,500 per level would equal 4,500. If you were training for a whole week, you're not. It's only 2,250 because you need train for 3 days.
Ooh. Well, he's not going up a level then.
All right. How much?
Let's see.
At this point, Roy says, "Well, what do you need, boon friend? You stand between rough and ready monsters and my pale beroved flesh. So, if I can loan you some, and then when the time comes, you repay me, or when the time comes for me to train, you cover my costs."
We have a deal. I am currently sitting on 1,499 gold pieces. Well, not literally sitting on them. But,
okay. So Roy will throw in 700 of his total. Crinit likewise will throw in 700, bringing you up to 2,800. Yes.
Sounds acceptable.
All right. So that
Paul
brings you
will
up to
say that he will take care of any of Faldorinth's living expenses until he gets on his feet. So whatever costs we would incur for food and travel and stuff like that, Paul will cover Faldorinth for now.
Okay.
Thank you, Faldorinth. I guess I'm not going to be sleeping out in the woods. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you could sleep in the common room at the Travelers Inn in the keep for like a copper a night or something like that.
I'm pretty sure you can manage to get yourself kicked out of a few places.
Without difficulty.
Sir Thomas of Baudet has said, "I shall place a lantern in the window upon your behalf."
Hey, I know. Let's talk about magic arrows. No.
Oh, we're going to start that discussion again.
Wait a minute. I thought we were in the trust tree with the protected.
Oh, yes, right. The circle. Yeah,
the circle of trust.
The circle of trust. Yay. He's just sleeping in the coffin room.
We have been having a discussion on the merits or lack thereof of magic arrows being one shot, basically only items.
Yes, when they hit, they discharge their magic. That's how it works.
Mm-hmm.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Fuck first edition.
Uh-oh, somebody needs to throw a swear jar out there somewhere.
Anyway, it's great to have great old ones in Yang gaming with us tonight.
I do have a quick 1E question.
I have a quick 1E answer for you.
So at the end of the last session, you privately told us how much the gems we took were worth and whatnot, and gave us XP based on that. One thing I didn't quite understand in 1E. So we got that XP, but do we also get the gold value for that as well?
Selling the gems, using the gems as currency, will incur a market standard 20% off of the price. So if you've got 100 gold piece gem, it's going to be worth about 80 on the open market. However, like if you sell the gems, just like in Toto, yes, you will still get the money, but you won't get the total amount of money. The 1 GP per XP, yes, it's if you bring it, if you kill an orc that is about your ability level and he has 10 gold on him and you bring it back to the keep and you are all by your lonesome, you would get 10 you would get your 10 XP for that. But if he had an ivory tooth that was worth 10 XP or 10 gold pieces, that's still 10 experience points. It is 1 experience point per 1 gold piece of value for anything. A fine rug, a pewter serving set, or a sack of coins.
Sorry, I guess my question was, we get the XP and the gold, right?
Yes.
Oh, well, okay.
Yes.
I wasn't clear on that. All right.
Yeah.
So we're going to level.
You should have told Fingers, no, we keep the gold. You only get the experience.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Halfling thieves don't keep the gold. That's a rule in AD&D.
Are we using Crom on Faldarinth? Is that what's going on?
If you have Crom and you wish to use it, then absolutely. Darth Brooks, hello, welcome. Long time no see, my friend. It's good to see you. And Engine Joe asks, has anyone bothered to weigh how much 1,000 gold coin weighs? Yes, in first edition AD&D weighs 100 pounds. 1,000 gold coins from antiquity or even from modern times. There's gold coins in existence today that were minted fairly recently. The weight of those is going to vary. It's going to vary. I'm not super duper interested. A lot of people are like, oh, D&D gold coins and coins and draw, that's dumb. That doesn't make it. Guys, this is a game where a moderately smart person can break every law of physics known to man multiple times a day. Thermodynamics, right out the door. The laws of information conservation, out the door. Just doesn't matter. Voice of One, good to see you. Good to see you, Voice of One. So I don't get too fussed about thick, chunky D&D coins. It's a layer of abstraction. If it helps you better, imagine 1 GP as being like a handful of disparate coins. So anyway, hey, Gonzalo, thank you for throwing into the into the swear jar tonight. A big 20 in the swear jar. Your mother and I are going to have a talk with you after this show, though. You know,
See a bar of soap in his future. Yeah,
absolutely. It was soap poisoning. All right. Yes, I need a fisherman friend's cough drop. I've been eating Ricola all day because it's all I got at the house.
In addition to leveling, he also needs to heal up the 15 wounds, which I'm sure is going to happen in short order with Holder and all them taking care of them quickly.
That happened. That rest happened because you were comatose at the end of the last session. A week has passed. You guys have been resting up. Anybody who needs to heal has had time enough to heal up, and that includes Faldarinth coming back from his comatose. Faldarinth may now take 3 days to rest up and get back on his feet, or not to rest up, but needs to take 3 days to study to be a ranger. So if you would be so kind, great old ones, as to roll 1d8 and add your constitution bonus to it.
Oh, well, here we go. Constitution 16. I get a 2-point hit. That might be the only reason I get any hit points, is because I have a constitution adjustment. We have all seen how I roll.
It's not good rolls from you I want. It's bad rolls from Bill I don't want.
That's only slightly. That's only slightly below average. That's 5 hit points.
5.
So it'll be 5 hit points.
Yeah. So 5 hit points total. I mean, if you'd rolled a 4, it would have been exactly average. So you're just on the other side of less than average. So, Russell Miller just asked, you're curious to see how we do hit points on leveling, just like that. So now what great old ones can do is fire up fire up Crom and go and change his character level. Now there's a little trick that I'll have to do with you great old ones to show you how to adjust that 3 into your character sheet. It takes a little trickery pokery in the JSON file to adjust it accordingly, but I'll get on and show you how to do that later. I don't think these people care to see me monkey around with raw JavaScript on screen. So all right.
And I think I am also due a proficiency now.
All right. So you jump to 4th level, and let us see. For the curious out there, 1st edition AD&D, you have weapons proficiencies, which are what you're good at. And
which is not dice rolling.
Which is not dice rolling. All right. So weapons proficiencies, that is, I believe it's on page 28 of the player's handbook. Let's see. Did I get it right? Is he right?
No.
Old school. Is that what that's? No, School Days. What is that? I'm trying to remember that movie that's from.
37.
37. No, it's Rodney Dangerfield and Sam Kinison.
Back to School.
Back to School. Yes,
yeah,
Sam
that's
Kinison.
It. Yeah, he's great.
Yep. All right. So Ranger starts with 3, gains 1 every 3. So what level have you gone to now?
4.
4. So no, you do not gain a proficiency. You will not gain it until 6th level. Unless well, did you not take your proficiency?
On this sheet, all I had was axe, sword, and bow.
Okay, then go ahead and take your next proficiency now. You could have done that at any time.
Oh, okay.
You would have and should have had that. So
I think I will choose scimitar.
There you go.
There you go.
Nice.
I've been swinging this thing for the
Smart
last 3
choice.
weeks.
Shrewd.
It's better than
Okay.
throw it away. Yeah.
Unto Excess asked a question. He did not super chat to get this answered, but I guess that's okay. I'm kidding, by the way. You never think you have to super chat to ask a question. Does 1E allow weapon specialization? Weapon specialization was introduced in Unearthed Arcana. That's where it came from, and even double specialization if you were with certain weapons. So it does, but it's an Unearthed Arcana, and I'm not going to add it to Core 1E. Sorry. J Man. It's J Man. How are you? By the way, our newest best friend, who was that? That was somebody said thank you for this stream, and I wanted to say you're welcome to who that was that said that. And I'll say thank you to anyone who says that they like the stream, but it was specifically someone, voice of one. That's it. Okay, and I did. All right. So anyway, so yeah, I mean, a lot of people do call AD&D with Unearthed Arcana 1.5e. But
all the cool GMs are using Unearthed Arcana.
All the cool GMs are using. Well, I guess I'm just not very cool.
And neither am I, apparently.
Yeah. All right. So you have trained for a few days. You've gone out in the woods around the keep. You've learned not only how to use your scimitar, but how to use your scimitar to do a little bit more damage than you could before to giant kin.
Can Paul train with him? Just not, I know I'm not getting anything out of it, but can I go like out and like do little training battles with him?
Yeah, we'd have to have somebody you would think
Sure. Yeah, you can spar out there.
Yeah, just spar. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I just want to get a private. I want to get a private conversation with Falderin if I can, like out in the woods.
Okay. All right. That is absolutely cromulent. So over the couple of days that's going on, Crinit is she is going to relax. She has literally seen creatures from hell, so she is quite quite ready to elbow bend the cold and frosty. And your party magic user, of course, Roy, is like, I will join you, Crinit, and doing some deeds for the church. The good brother Elderwig will busy himself with that. While all this is going on, what is Fingers doing?
So possibly two things. Number one, did anyone happen to pass through the keep who could detect, or not detect, but identify magic items?
I mean, as far as identify, I think Roy has a spell. But if you're talking about that ring that you've been wearing since you guys left the environs of A3, yeah, no, bud, that you need a sage or a bard to identify that now.
Okay. Yeah. Then the other thing is, Fingers ended up with a treasure chest from the caves that, if I recall correctly, we said we were going to open later.
A treasure chest that you said you were going to open later.
We got a treasure chest somewhere in those caves, and I'm pretty sure we said we're not going to open it now in case, because somebody didn't renew their cure poison spell. So we said, we'll just hold off because we didn't want Fingers dying.
Well, we got the two bottles with the heart-shaped potion, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And yeah, I do remember there being a chest. Paul is of the mind to let Fingers. He seems like Fingers likes to do accounting. Let Fingers handle the money, and everything will be fine as long as the money is there. The moment the money isn't there, then it's a problem.
Then things are
Yes,
not
yes.
fine.
Let Fingers handle the money.
You'll see.
Especially the money with yellow mold all over it.
My wife has been most insistent on the subject of the money. Where is the money? Why aren't you getting the money now? And so forth.
Why will you not get the money? Hey, there's an NPC voice I can do. Fat Tony. I can do Fat Tony for you guys.
What's a truck?
Johnny Tight Lips, can you see the shooter? I ain't seen nothing. You know, you could be a bit more helpful.
If we go on like this, we're going to break into Luke be a Jedi, and I think you'll get a strike for that.
Yes, I probably will. Okay, so the chest that you guys found, that was actually, I think, trying to remember where you guys got that at.
It
What?
might have been in the Medusa room, but I'm not quite sure.
It wasn't in the Medusa room. You guys found in you moved a stone on the slab bed in the Medusa's cell.
It's the same room we found the potions in. The potions were in a niche in a pillar.
Yes.
And it was the same, and that was that room where that chest was. That's my room.
Okay, yes, no, that chest. That's all right.
From Falderanth and I, if you want, do you need to look something up? Falderanth and I will have our chat now if you'd like.
You guys go ahead and have your chat while I check my notes.
So Falderanth, I get out there and we basically just show him moves and try to learn moves I might not know. And as we're kind of going at it, I say, have you noticed there's something different about the people in the keep?
Something different about the people in the keep.
They seem different. Everyone seems different.
Seem different.
I don't know how to put a word to it, but it just seems like everyone has changed. They seem like a shadow of their former selves.
Not that I really noticed. I haven't really been paying attention to it, being
okay.
Somewhat
I'm probably
convalescing myself. No.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine, and I'll just continue.
Of course it is.
Continue, training.
But now I know I have something to look for.
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. No, everything's fine.
Well, it must be some of that missing gray matter, like Yang says. From different, huh? They have all been replaced by exact replicas. Yes.
They have little goatees. All the men have goatees now.
Oh.
All the women are wearing much sexier clothes.
I hadn't noticed that.
Yes, Mirror Universe.
I have a goatee. Yes.
I don't know why that doesn't get brought up more in nerd culture, but Mirror Universe Uhura for the women.
Yes. Everybody looks a little backwards. Yeah.
I think we got robbed though, because how cool would it have been to also have had Mirror Universe Rand?
Oh, okay. I think we're going way off track.
Millions of American televisions just melt down with that much raw sexiness. Mirror Universe Uhura and Mirror Universe Rand.
Right,
but nobody wanted Mirror Universe Nurse
here
Chapel
on this one here. I think.
Who are you talking about? Ayn Rand?
No, Janice Rand.
Ayn Rand. Janice Rand.
I don't know the name.
On Star Trek, the blonde yeoman.
Oh, I didn't know her name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Yeoman Rand.
Well, clearly he's not as
all
much
I knew, she had the
are.
hots for Spock, and she made him plummeek soup. I think that's about all I know.
No, that was Nurse Chapel.
Oh,
that
okay.
was Nurse Chapel. Rand had a bit of a crush on Kirk. But
And
anyway.
I believe the entertainment industry was not kind to Nurse Chapel. That's my understanding.
Well, yeah, I mean that was
As it is, I'm not kind to anyone, but some, people who are good people or
yeah.
kind of nice people kind of have a hard time with it sometimes.
I mean, Majel Barrett,
Yeah.
But anyway, so you've trained for a few days, Yang. That chest that you've opened. Well, actually, give me an open locks roll on it.
Sorry, what do I roll for D100?
You roll D100 for D100. It's a simple concept.
Well,
what is that? Some kind of D100?
Yeah,
I don't know. Wish they just had a D100. 51.
51. What is your open lock skill, Yang?
It is pickpockets, open locks is 57.
57. So yeah, you get your you get your little pry tool in there, your picks, This is the lock picking lawyer, and today you spring that sucker open, and written on a piece of parchment in common, it says, "The power of friendship." No, I'm just kidding you. There are 630 silver pieces.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
So we will split that evenly.
The silver pieces are also cursed. Yeah. The guys get back. Good news, guys. There was 230 silver pieces in that chest. We'll split it evenly.
If they're cursed, I'll save them for that leprechaun.
Yeah.
You're never getting that dagger back. It's not happening.
It will. So help me. He will get that back.
That is 105 silver pieces each. And if we divide that by 20, that is 5 1/4 or 5 gold, 1 silver each.
I give my share to Faldorinth.
Okay.
All right.
Well, how much was that?
5 gold, 1 silver.
5 gold, 1 silver. Oh, that's not enough to begin repaying my loan. Okay.
So other than that, Fingers is going to buy a leather helm, which I assume should be easy enough to get here.
Yes. What is he buying a leather helm for? You can't do thiefly stuff while you're wearing it.
I thought, no, not with a leather helm.
Thieves can't wear helmets.
Oh,
well, you can get a simple leather cap if you want. You do that.
Will that provide any protection or just make him look dorky?
That ship sailed. There's not much you can do about that.
Here's the thing: when you wear it, it will cause swords to bounce off your head. The bone in your skull, I mean, will cause the swords to bounce. No. So if you're referring to the helmet rule in combat, you will essentially have a clad head in terms of an intelligent monster deciding to strike you in the head or not. You'll just have to stick your melon into melee and find out whether or not that is the case. Does he go, that's just a leather cap, kabonk? Or does he go, I'm going to try and stab something a little bit softer looking? You won't know till it happens.
So okay. I don't have a helmet, I don't think. I know I'm just bringing this up because you're mentioning helmets. Would a helmet have interfered in any way with the Mind Flayer?
No.
Okay.
That 2-hit attack, that's getting in under your helmet visor, under the neck of your helmet, that sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Then I will buy a leather cap, but a cool looking leather cap.
You're gonna get a flat cap and wear it at a rakish angle?
Yeah, I was thinking of like one of those cabbie looking hats.
Yeah, a flat cap.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. He's gonna get that.
Yeah.
Paul is absolutely going to track down Fingers the moment he gets back from training with Faldarinth.
Okay. All right.
Fingers is probably gambling somewhere.
Okay. Well, 3 days later, you guys return back from your sojourn outside the keep. The good people of the keep on the Borderlands greet you with their unblinking, completely black eyes as you walk in. Otherwise, everything seems normal.
Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. Everything's fine.
I would do the Donald Sutherland scene from Body Snatchers, but if I did that, my voice box would fall out on the floor. Or I don't know, it might just sound the way I sound right now. Just like, oh, Bill, that's perfect. Yeah, great.
Paul will actually try to pay some attention to who's on duty and like if he's seen the same people. He's just looking for any discrepancies or anything that seems a bit off.
All right. Well, let's see.
Has evil infiltrated the keep?
You know, it's funny when you said I'm gonna walk right up to Fingers. I thought like you're gonna say I'm gonna snatch that new cap off and just chuck it right down the well.
I don't like it, and this is what I'm gonna do with it.
All right. So let's see. Let's roll some dice. By the way, those of you watching the show, I would just like to make a special announcement, particularly if you've been with me for many, many years now. I rebooted the streaming PC, and when it came back, everything worked. I know I was shocked too. I was a little scared, but no, I actually restarted the machine, and the audio works and the video works, and I didn't mysteriously lose any files. The dice roller works. All right. Actually, that's not the die. That's the one. Yeah, so you walk in, everything seems perfectly normal.
All right.
Absolutely normal, or to shorten it up a bit, abnormal. Dying Breed says he'll take things that never happened for 500. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you.
Is Fingers a drinker?
Sure.
Then he's probably gambling and or drinking at the tavern. So Paul is going to head there to find him.
He is there.
Well, now I get to use a rare and very, very, very oft not used. Let me see if I can find this.
Oh, cities. Are you going to use cities?
Cities in what regard?
I think it's Palladium Games thing, the random encounter thing.
Oh no, I have random encounters for the town.
Oh, gotcha.
Fear not. Okay, so I'm not going to attempt to teach myself to play craps right now on the air. However, there is a very strange clockwork device in the corner of the tavern, and occasionally someone walks up, puts a coin into a slotted opening, and pulls a brass lever. There is a noisy clanking of gears, and every once in a while, someone will reach up and out of a bowl in front of an opening on this device will pick up a couple of coins. Yang, are you going to spend some of your coin on that?
Well, I mean, if there's no other gambling, sure. Let's just say yes for expedience's sake.
What coin are you going to use? Silver, gold, platinum, electrum.
Well, he's only got the one platinum. So he will. Well, he's only got one silver, so I guess some gold.
All right, so you're gonna chuck a gold coin in. Yang, roll 3d8. For those of you who are playing along at home, look on page 215 of your Dungeon Master's Guide.
854 for 17.
854. I didn't see the die roll. Huh. Okay.
Well, I mean, it rolled in the background. I think I'm in the right one.
Try refreshing.
Have you been using other D-dice rooms?
Probably the old one.
Yeah. All right, so it is where I was not rolling the dice for you, but I was.
Yeah, I think I was using a previous link. My bad.
That's okay.
Want me to roll again?
No. Telling me the 854 is enough, and there's like the sound of a spring being struck, boing, and nothing happens. You don't get your coin back.
So, by the way, while Fingers is doing this, he is trying to figure out the mechanisms and trying to figure out if there's a way to perhaps use his pick locks skills to
it is
rig it at some future point.
It is sitting flush against the wall. Any coin mechanisms are probably flat against the wall, and this thing is about the size of Fingers. This thing is about the size of Fingers.
He's not doing anything yet. He's just studying it while he plays.
If there's a way in, it's going to be against the wall. It's going to be pushed against the wall. Do you want to spend another coin?
Yeah. Right. He's not necessarily trying to get in, by the way. He is trying to figure out if there's like some way to rig it.
I see. All right. Roll 3D. Pardon me. Roll 3d8, Yang. 633. You may have something there. Let's see. 633. 633. All right. 633. No, sadly not. Although I will point out that the 6 has basically it's 3 spinning wheels. The 6 has is cherries. So you got cherry, bar.
Okay.
You want to try another one?
All right, we'll go one more. All
right.
Oof.
No. Let's see, 2, 4, 5 is orange bell plum.
Ugh.
Bell plum. So there's Paul's share gone, right?
Yeah. Now for credits. Actually, credit. Are you going to play again?
No. He's going to leave it alone for now.
Credit will walk up and drop a coin in. Credit, upon spending a gold coin, let's see, that's 641. She gets cherry bell lemon. She will try again. She gets cherry crown orange. That's 682. Nope. And she will spend one more time.
Ampersand, smiley face.
baby, cherry. Cherries are wild. 641. So that is lemon bell cherry. And she 641. She gets nothing. Is Paul gonna play?
Hell no.
It's just die rolls, dude. It's not like I've got a weighted wheels or anything like that.
No, as a matter of fact, if Fingers is still at the machine, when I get there, I drag him away from it and sit him down at the table and order a
Hey,
beer.
hey.
We need to talk.
All right.
What's up?
There's something different about the keep. The people here are behaving oddly.
In what way?
They're just out of it. It seems like they're all watching us. Look around. Paul looks around the room.
No one is watching you.
I mean, Paul, let's be honest. We're talking about country bumpkins who live in a keep that is a 30-minute walk from a cave of evil. Of course they're going to be weird.
Paul nurses his beer and looks. What is it when you do that evil side gaze look, like your mistrustful gaze?
Askance.
Askance. He looks askance at everyone at the bar and nurses his beer.
Seeing Paul turn into a weirdo, Fingers will. I don't know that he. Well, knowing that I guess he has some skills. I would assume with poisons. As a thief, he just wants to take a quick look. Like, are his pupils the size of olives? Does he have yellow skin or yellow sclera?
No, he looks fine. A little tired, a little haggard, but he's been out of the keep for a couple of days. You guys hear like a chiming, a rattling sound coming, and Roy whoops and hollers as 4 gold pieces spill out into his hands.
That bastard.
Paul
Of
looks
course,
nervously
the
around the
wizard
room
wins.
to see if anyone's smiling at that or angry about it.
Some people near him kind of look over and like, yeah, huzzah! You've defeated the one-armed brigand. Woo!
Paul, I have to ask you something. And he'll lean in. As a fellow adventurer, I'm getting a little concerned. Have you been smoking the halfling weed?
What? No.
I mean, it's okay. You can tell me. I've had family members with that problem.
No, I tried it. It doesn't do anything for me. No, it's
right.
Not that.
I mean, if you get the good stuff.
There's a veneer over everything. It's like you're looking at the world, but it looks like an old painting.
How long have you felt this way?
I mean, since we got back from the caves.
Have you been to see one of the priests over at St. Cuthbert's? I mean, maybe that succubus gave you like a herpes on the mouth or something.
Paul rolls his eyes. You don't get it, man.
Well, I know I didn't, because I didn't kiss her.
Paul will continue to nurse his beer and say, "Don't waste any more of your money on that machine. You're just losing money."
Oh, it's research, Paul. It's all research,
right?
But I'm a little concerned about you. Maybe we should head over to the church and maybe you picked up a curse. I mean, it was an evil cavern.
Why is he insisting you go to the church?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean, I doubt that they're up this late. It would probably be bothering them.
It's a 24-hour service.
Okay, well, all right. I don't want anyone else to know we're going. Okay,
that's fine. No problem.
All right, I'll follow Fingers out.
All right. If possible, Fingers will give a secret hand signal to Roy.
Okay. Roy kind of and shrugs his shoulder and keeps drinking his glass of fine wine that he just won 4 gold pieces, so he's got the money to drink the nice wine. Is Faldarinth doing anything during all this, spending money on the slot machine? I mean, you can't retain wealth. It's actually against her.
Absolutely not.
Get
I
going.
don't have any wealth left to retain.
You've got a few coins.
Get going, little man.
It was a serious gamble for me to join this group, let alone throw my money away on a machine. So.
All right. Yeah. So we'll head over to the church, temple, whatever it is.
All right. When you come outside, there's 2 people standing right at the door.
Do they look abnormal, or like they're just, out there to take a leak or for a smoke or something? Or
like they're on their way into the inn, but a little too into the inn, maybe, or maybe not.
Does Paul notice this at all?
Let's see. Paul, roll a d12 and subtract the result of a d4 from it.
Well, here's the d12 and here's the d4. So it's 6 minus 3 is 3.
Ooh, yeah. You don't notice anything.
Fingers will flash a quick thief sign, which I assume is like the D&D version of gang signs or something.
Thieves can't. I don't know if there's a physical version of it or not.
I thought there was like a like a sign language type thing.
Thieves can't includes hands. Includes hands. I say you like crook your fingers to spell blood or something like that. But no, they don't. They don't react to it.
Does Paul notice him make a weird symbol with his fingers?
Actually, give me a d20 roll. Okay. What is Paul's wisdom?
His wisdom is 16.
Dang.
16. You notice? Yeah. You glance down. You see he does like a little thing as he's walking past. They don't gesture any responses or say anything or even look at him. But the woman coughs twice in perfect succession as she's walking into the inn.
All right, I follow towards the. We're going to the. Are we going to Cuthbert? Is that where you want to go?
Yeah, the Temple of St. Cuthbert there in the keep.
Okay. At a certain point, Paul is going to attempt to grab Fingers as soon as we're out of eyesight of those 2 people. He's going to attempt to grab Fingers by the scruff of his cloak and push him face first up against the wall.
Okay.
Well, Fingers will attempt to dodge if he can. And if he is successful with the dodge, he will put a finger in front of his lips and say shh and lead Paul.
Right. Let's see.
Or he'll be up against it.
What is Fingers' dexterity?
His dex is 15.
Oh wow, I don't think you get any bonus for that. All right, so
he also has his ring of protection.
No, I understand. This isn't to do with that. And witness an exceptionally rare thing, because I'm not going to use the gosh darn unarmed combat rules in the Dungeon Master's Guide because I like you guys. We are going, let's see. We're going to use Unearthed Arcana and its unarmed combat. Unarmed Arcana. Thank you. That was right in my ear.
Sorry. I'm taken aback.
Let's see. So let's see here. Yeah, there's a few things, folks, out there you should know that Gary filed under instant regret with the publication of AD&D, and that unarmed combat system was one of them. A lot of people have charitably tried to blame it on Brian Bloom and not Alan Hammock, White Plume Mountains author, but it's not. Gary was like, yeah, no, I wrote that. All right. So let's see. Darkness.
DLSD25, who I forget who that is. Who is that? That's
Michael Dale.
Michael Dale was giving you a compliment about some rules that you were referencing earlier, Bill, of being like he was really praising you for your use of some earlier rules. I'm not sure what he's talking about, but now he's saying it's getting good. So he's a guy who knows what he's talking about.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. And I missed that. I apologize. All right. So you are attempting to grab the scruff of his neck. And this is on page 106 of Unearthed Arcana, for those of you who want to follow along with this. All right. So we are going to treat this. That's not pummeling. This is grappling. He's not surprised. All right. Fingers armor class. I'm assuming Fingers isn't walking around in full armor, but he does have his ring of prot on. All right.
Yeah.
Paul would certainly not be walking around the keep in his armor.
Okay.
That is a good question. He has an armor class of 5 when he is wearing his leather +1 armor.
All right, so that then becomes armor class 7, but you have the ring, so that makes you effectively armor class 6. Okay, grappling attack is resolved as follows. The defender's effective armor class is going to be, well, 6. Make a 2-hit roll. All right, hang on before we do that. Actually, we need to roll initiative. He's not surprised, but you're kind of lunging at him. So Yang, roll a d6, and Gonzalo, roll a d6.
Okay. I'd like to point out that Michael Dale has mentioned that Fingers now has the fancy leather cap on, and he should get a +1 because it's cool. Oh, jeez.
All right. So you rolled a 9. All right.
And it's +3 for strength.
Yes. All right. So you have grappled him. You have him by the scruff of the neck. His strength is your strength is what, 6?
5.
Oh, yeah. 18 by 90. What?
The 18 double nuggets versus
18,
5.
18. Yeah, you basically pick him up and bodily slam him against the wall.
And there's just 3'4".
Yeah, you just pick him up, shove him against the wall. What is Falderanth doing during all of this, by the way? I know he's still back.
He's still in the tavern.
Okay, he's still in the tavern.
He's still in the tavern.
Watch it.
Enjoying some
into
fine wine with Roy here. Not
right.
pulling on no one.
We don't need to bring other people into this.
A tour cart pulls up and an elderly woman shuffles in with a green visor, and she sits down with her copper pieces. It's just copper pieces.
Oh, a regular. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. She has a large parchment cone just full of copper pieces. She keeps hitting it.
Paul is going to. I assume I have enough strength and leverage to, and like I said, I was looking for a wall to sort of pin him. You know what I'm saying? So he's facing away from me.
Yes,
and Paul's going to lean in to like real close to Fingers' ear and says, "You think I didn't see what you did with your signal there? You think you're smarter than me, don't you?"
Fingers is going to say, "Put me down, you dumbass. Those two were watching us. I was trying to see if they were marking us, if they were thieves."
Paul thinks about it for a second. He realizes that they didn't reply, and he has not seen Fingers do anything other than just that. So he'll drop him to the ground. I'm sorry. I'm concerned.
Yeah, we should be concerned. Falderanth is there loaded. God knows what Roy is going to do with all those winnings.
all four coins of it.
I don't think the people of the keep can be trusted any longer.
Tell you what, let's go to the church real quick, and then we'll head back. This will only take a minute.
Yeah, the church. They'll fix it. They'll fix everything.
All right.
That's right. Put your faith in St. Cuthbert.
Ooh, I wonder if they can restore my life energy.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe if I pray. I already owe Cuthbert so much. He's brought me back across the wall of the night. I already owe Cuthbert so much. Is it wrong for me to ask for more?
No, it's totally fine. Come on, let's go.
As you guys are moving along,
Fingers is kind of keeping an eye out. He's keeping his head on a swivel right now, just in case.
okay, as you guys are moving along, the ground right where a building sits, like there's the wall of the building, presumably the foundation under it. So right there, the ground kind of gives way, and boiling up out of it are at least a dozen giant rats.
Son of a bitch, this place sucks.
You guys are caught unawares for a segment. They are this building off to your right, as you're kind of following the buildings. It's kind of off and in front of you. No one is at this section of the keep right now. They kind of stop and snuffle the air, and they spin around, going for the nearest targets, which are you guys. So they're going to cover that distance. This is let's see, that was 5 plus yeah, so they're, I'm going to say, given the distances in the keep, we're going to call that 50 feet away, and you can just see their disgusting sinewy, oily bodies as they scurry up the pathway there towards you.
Fingers, do you see rats?
12. So basically, they're gonna move 12 feet in the first round as you guys are standing there stunned.
Bill, are you running Rat King?
Am I running Rat King? No. I'm not. You've had the manuscript for Rat King for a long time.
Crazy. Why would you even say that?
Is it me or is it him? Okay. It's him, isn't it? I know that. Dungeon Master Nathan Thurm. Somebody told me they got the Nathan Thurm joke.
I'd like to be there for you, but I didn't get it.
Old SNL skit, Martin Short, as this absolutely unctuous
the CEO
lawyer.
Yeah,
CEO
with the cigarette.
Lawyer. Yeah, just do it.
Why would you say that? I don't understand. Why would you? I don't understand.
You think about say that. Why don't you investigate yourselves? Anyway, Mike Salopek, greetings, asks, if they kill him, will they cry mouse mouse-cateer? Oh, that was so bad. I'm surprised I didn't say it. All right, so they move up 12 feet towards you guys. So there's now like 38 feet separating you, and they seem lethal intent.
Grinnet, Falderan, help!
All right. They will be here in a matter of a couple of rounds. You hear, Falderan, you hear this call for help. They're from like a room. One of the apartments is must be nearby. Here's somebody else. Shut up, you drunken lout! People are trying to sleep.
No, I know that voice.
All right.
They're in trouble. Come on, guys, let's go.
Roy's like, what can happen in the keep? It's a bar brawl. He just kind of waves you off and puts another coin in a slot machine.
I knew Roy was against me.
Oh, 337. Damn it. He's I gotta see what that is. Let's see. Oh, the word cherry is actually in the Dungeon Master's Guide many times. All right, come on. So 3 3. He's a bar, anchor. Damn it. He gets another coin out. Okay. So the rats are rushing towards you. They're going to spend this round. Well, let's go ahead and roll initiative to see, because this will determine like when the party gets there. We'll start with we'll start with well, great old ones. Even though you're not there yet, I got a 1. Hey, you guys can probably beat that.
Yes, you're going to
Yeah,
curse
you forget who
them
you're
by
talking
having
to.
me roll.
He rolled a 0. It didn't make any sense.
Nice.
It was a
That's
6.
the dice roll. It's going to
Very
turn
nice.
it all around.
There
Yeah.
you go.
And
There
I'm
you
not even present to take advantage of it.
Oh, I can't wait for him to hose you with magic arrows. Oh, I can't wait for that shit.
Hey, Odd Scimitar, it's going well. Thank you for asking. All right, so yeah, so they're rushing towards you guys. What are you guys doing?
I will say that although I didn't say it, it's reasonable for Paul, while not armored, to have his shield with him. He would, strap that over his shoulder because it's easy to, put down.
Okay, all right. So you're effective. You don't have a dex bonus, do you?
I don't think so. Let me look here. No, I do not.
All right, so yeah, you're effectively armor class 9.
No 10. I've got a +1 ring of protection.
Well, no, with your shield and your ring,
I mean,
you're armor
8.
class 8.
8.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you're armor
I
class
meant 8, not 10.
All right, so they spend their round moving up. I'm guessing that Fingers didn't do anything. He just waited for them to arrive. Correct?
Well, would they be? Well, I mean, if this turn they're close enough to stab with a short sword, then yes, he will wait for them to stab them properly.
All right. So they rush towards you. Faldorinth and Crinit are you guys are coming up the street. The dim lamplight, you can see the rats swarming around your friends. Paul will get a number of attacks equal to his level against sub 1 hit die creatures. So there are 13 of them. Go ahead.
All right. That would be 5.
5d20. I see with bonuses, that's 5 hits. You do not need to roll damage. You kill 5 of the rats. Yang, go ahead and roll.
Okay. And these are not mountable, right?
No, they're not, but you hit 1.
Okay. Roll damage, or is it just dead?
With your I'm gonna say roll damage.
Okay.
Yeah, you slice another one in half, so that is that's 6. So there's still 7 giant rats. They're crawling over the bodies of their fellows. Crinit and Faldorinth have arrived. I know what the giant rats are going to do. Basically, it's going to be 1 on Fingers and 2 on everybody else. Let's go ahead and roll initiative, and this time it's going to be Yang. Roll initiative, please. 6. Okay. All right. So here we go. We'll start with Fingers. That's gonna miss, and we're gonna do 2 attacks on Paul. The 20 will hit.
That's right, Damien. It is the Vermin Mancer.
Wereman. All right, so that's 4 points of damage. Okay. All right, so that's 4 points of damage, and Crinit gets attacked twice. She has missed both times. And Faldorinth. Let's see. I gotta double check that. What is Faldorinth's natural armor class?
Natural armor class?
Yes, sir.
Would be straight. He's got no dexterity adjustment.
All right. Attack matrices. See, folks, we don't have Thaco in first edition AD&D. Don't let any lion so-and-so tell you we do. All right, so I got... All right, one of those was a 12, so you actually do take a bite for 4 points of damage. Vicious sons of guns.
Threve.
Trademark. Okay. All right. Okay. So they won the round. They did some damage, and if they can just keep doing that, they're gonna eat like kings. Let's have counterattacks, please. We'll start with I'm feeling like Faldarith.
All righty. How many rats can I swing at? I've got
4. You're 4th
I've
level,
got enough
right?
around me to swing at 4.
Yes.
2, 3, 4. Oh,
Wow.
So let's see. That's going to be 3 of those hit.
Nice.
And you need not roll damage. You pull
of
out
course
your
I'm using that +2 scimitar.
yeah. So you pull out the scimitar, and just like in the act of drawing it, you just carve through 3 of them. You just complete your drawing move, and 3 rats die. Go ahead, Gonzalo. There are 4 remaining.
Oops. Hold on.
There's 3 remaining. Actually, that's 9s and an 8. Okay. Let me check the 9s. The 8 I don't know about.
I
But
hit
let
with
me
9
check the
before.
9s. Yeah, but that was 9 with bonus. This is 9 total.
Well, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yes, that is the balance of them. You slay them all.
The caves are coming here. They're tunneling under the keep. They're coming to the keep. They're tunneling here. We've got to tell. I forgot the title.
The Castellan.
The Castellan. We have to tell the Castellan. They're tunneling their way here. Come on. I start running towards the castle.
A couple of us got bit. We should probably tend to those because they can fester and cause us issues.
Yes, people have started coming out. They're looking at the dead rats. There's folks who brought over a lantern. They're looking at the hole. They're like, I've not seen rats of this size.
The
Most
caves!
unusual size.
The caves have come.
When Paul gets out of earshot, Fingers will say to Faldrith, I think he's losing it. He keeps thinking that everyone's out to get him. And I mean, yeah, there is the huge giant rat problem.
Yeah.
But I think we need to get him to the church as soon as we can.
I think we need to get him somebody to look at him or examine his head. As well as us, these rat bites could cause us some issues long term.
I know he did have that thing try to take over his brain, and that succubus tried to.
Well, I mean,
Paul is sprinting towards the inner bailey, and of course, guards stop you.
Well, yeah.
There's rats. Rats have tunneled here. The caves are coming.
The caves are coming, Governor.
The caves of chaos. They're tunneling underneath the keep.
Oh, I think you've had too much wine this evening, sir. He pats you on the shoulder.
No, I know the Castellan. We're friends. You've got to warn him.
Of course you are, sir. Of course you are. And we'll talk to the Castellan in the morning. Why don't you come right this way with me, sir? Here, let me help you with that. He goes to like carefully lift your shield off of your shoulder. Okay, Must be awfully heavy.
Okay, but
yeah, there. Another one like is unless you're stopping him is
no, I'm not stopping them.
Yeah,
these are my friends. Why would I?
Yeah, exactly. So they're leading you along. You got? Are you guys doing anything about this?
Sure.
It's the best thing for him at the moment is because we can't restrain him.
Okay.
And we need to go see the church, discuss this with the representative Cuthbert of this issue.
Go to the police.
I
Go to
feel
the
he's
church.
probably the
The
best
church
chance.
police.
Church police.
Yeah, fingers will tell the guards like, "Oh, we're so sorry. Have the castellan meet us at the church," and he'll give them a really big wink, so they know we're just trying to get him out of there.
Okay. All right. So Paul, they lead you. They actually they actually take you. Let's see, where would this be? I don't think it's going to be there.
I'm paying very close attention to all the guards to look for unusual looks or hand signals or anything else between them.
Okay. All right, so they don't take you into the inner keep. They actually they walk with you to the bailiff's tower. And yeah, they actually you go up a couple of flights of stairs, and there's just a small windowless room, wooden door, and there's like a couple of sacks of some kind in there, and a barrel you could possibly sit on if you wanted. They're like, why don't you just relax right here and we'll go get the castellan?
Okay, but hurry.
Of course, sir, of course. I'll come back later with a nice strong pot of tea for you. You go in and they close the door, and you hear like a grinding sound of a bolt being drawn.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna lay down. I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay. Okay. Roll a d20 for me for Paul. A 20. You sleep soundly. Right up to the point that this beautiful, voluptuous redhead woman with these pretty satiny black wings sits down on your makeshift bed next to you and just touches the tip of your nose ever so lightly and says, "I'm not mad at you. It's okay. I'm waiting in a very special place. And if you're really lucky, someone will summon me and I'll come and find you." Yeah.
I sit up.
You sit bolt upright. There's a normal sized mouse sitting on a slightly jutting out stone on the far wall that just kind of regards you for a second. Whatever your
Mr.
sudden...
Jingles.
Yeah. All right, you guys. You go to the Temple of St. Cuthbert, and there is the remaining acolyte, because another acolyte or another worthy has not joined the church.
No, not after what we did to the last one. They will.
Not after what yeah, there's just the one.
He went with us to the caves, right?
Yes.
That one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The one that died in the caves and the one that was incinerated by the fireball as we left. Yes.
Yeah, no, by Roy.
By Roy, yeah.
Yeah.
But Roy is associated with us.
Well, Roy wanted to destroy the chapel of evil, so
yes.
The shrine of evil chaos.
That he did. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, nuking it.
We'll give him that.
All right. So yes, the priest of Cuthbert awakens and like, oh, yes. What can I do for you?
Well, first, we've been bitten by rats. We're going to need probably some ministrations to take care of those potential diseases and stuff that come from that. and which in and of itself may be a concern. Giant rats in the streets. So this is why we need to speak with you and the priest.
Yeah. Yes. Um. Well, where are these? Where did you see these giant? Are you sure it wasn't just an exceptionally large rat and not in fact a giant rat?
I show him the
Say.
bite on my leg and say, "This came from a big rat."
Say.
4 hit points of damage. Yeah, enough to
Have
kill a
you
normal
two
man.
been drinking tonight?
Absolutely not. Yeah. Would that help?
All right. Yeah, he looks at the bite on your leg and is like, ah, yes, I see. Well, a moment. Of course, you know there's a question of tithing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes,
Alright.
yes, we know the drill.
Yeah, of course.
Fingers will shake a small coin purse.
Okay.
Now, but that is of a minor matter. We also need to discuss the insanity of a companion.
Okay.
Yeah, we had some mishaps when we were in the evil caves, that are half an hour from here.
Yes, you to, uh, your companion, the magic user, told me that the acolyte fell in battle against the forces of evil. That'll be
Yes.
1,100 gold, by the way, for the cure disease and the cure wound spell.
1,100?
Yes.
Oh, but wow.
How
Whoa.
much was the life of my acolyte worth?
He was worth a lot more. He was perhaps one of the bravest men that I have ever seen, and we mourn his loss.
Harl was a worthy man. Yes. The tithe is 1,100 gold.
Fingers is gonna give Faldereth a dirty look, and then
What can I say?
1,100. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
now Fingers has 35 gold.
All right.
It'll pay it.
So he hits you with a cure light wound spell, and you get back your 4 hit points. He lays his hands on you, and the slightly upset stomach and burning sensation somewhere in the generative area goes away. The former had actually been with you since your last visit to a big city. It had nothing to do with the rat bite, but it's stopped too. You're cold sore.
Went away.
The
Fantastic.
the canker from the
Paul was the
canker
one
from
that
when
got
you
the
bit
cold
down on
sore
that.
from the succubi, not Falderin. Yeah.
The canker you got because you had bitten your lip eating that peach. That's gone.
Oh man, fantastic. Yeah.
Cure
You
light
guys
wounds,
are
baby.
amazing.
All right.
Fingers will wait for his, even though he's not injured in any ways.
He's not casting any spells on you. It was 1 cure light wounds and 1 cure disease.
All right. Well, so yes, now we need to touch our companion who also fought by your brethren's side in those caves. In the caves, we're not quite sure exactly what happened. He did have some creature stick tendrils up his nose into his brain.
Yes, I heard. Again, this was Roy who told me about the ithalid that you fought. It was almost a fortnight ago, but yes, he told me about all this when relating how poor Harl fell.
Did he also mention that our companion was kissing an evil hoochie mama who seemed to be a succubus?
He did mention a foul temptress demon, yes.
Well, we think that perhaps one of those two things has left a lingering effect on our friends, and he's now going insane. But the rats were real.
Clearly. So there, an evil female spirit. I can certainly believe. Did he lie with her?
Well, luckily no, but there might have been some tongue action. They're taller than me. It's hard to see.
And so this has led your companion to what end? More lustful desires?
More like paranoia. He thinks everybody's out to get him. Everyone's always looking at him, talking about him.
Yes, I see.
Making secret hand gestures.
I
mean, he is goofy looking, but it's not that bad.
Did the illithid, after your encounter with the illithid, did he seem confused? Did he perhaps try to harm any of you? Did he seem enfeebled?
Not at that time, no.
No, not particularly. Although he was taken in by that succubus pretty easy, so maybe.
Well, given
maybe he liked it. I don't know.
She was somewhat attractive. I can see where that might have been a problem.
Yeah. He raises an eyebrow. You found her attractive, you say?
Oh, absolutely. I think any normal man would have.
Call the faith militant.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
4 women in form-fitting black power armor storm out of the back of the church with large cannon-like weapons in their hands.
Oh, great. Fantastic. We set them in motion.
Yeah. And you guys thought it was Warhammer Fantasy. It's Warhammer 40K. No.
Oh,
so he's like yes, well, one should temper one's behavior, particularly when speaking the names of unclean spirits. No matter how physically compelling they might have looked, it is best not to harbor in your thoughts and in your heart lustful ideas when it comes to them, lest they return from beyond the beyond to haunt you further. So, what is it that I can do for your boon companion then?
Well, I mean, you could take a look at it. We did kill the bitch. So I assume she's rotting in the hells, but I don't know if she came back or if somehow they could contact the world now.
Demons and devils, unless they are slain in the place of their origin, return there for a time, depending upon their power, only to haunt the world of men and demi-humans at later times. But it is perhaps decades or centuries before they can again. Such a minor spirit of the abyss as this, I should not worry has too great of an ability. Where is your friend? He looks around you.
Well, the constabulary put him keeping him safe at the moment. I could go break him out if that helps, or perhaps we could take you to him.
Well, you guys did not see where he was taken. All you saw was they were walking towards the inner bailey.
But wouldn't
so
it
you have no idea where he is or what his disposition is. He could be having a strategy session, a late night emergency strategy session with the Castellan right now, like, siege engines. We'll need siege engines and engineering screws to dig into the, or they could have put him on a gibbet and be swinging him outside the keep walls right now for disturbing the common peace. You don't know. You weren't there.
But wouldn't it be kind of a safe bet to assume they're going to put him in like the drunk tank or some kind of cell, at least for the moment?
You've never been in one. You've never been arrested. You've never heard people talk about a drunk tank or a gale or anything like that. So
they never kept me in one.
Exactly. So,
of course, I'm going to whistle and look the other way.
I do just want to mention real quick that we are currently at what is it over there? 9,763 subscribers. If you haven't already, guys, if you haven't already, if you've been listening all night long and just for whatever reason you haven't hit that subscribe button, please, I ask you do that and give the video a thumbs up if you're already subscribed.
He said he's going to kill Paul if you don't subscribe. Please subscribe.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 9765. 9765. If we get to 9770 by the end of the night, Paul's character will survive, or Gonzalo's character will survive. So you have 8 minutes and 45 seconds. No, anyway. So, yeah, he says, bring him to me and I can consult with him if he is of sound mind. But since I do not see him with you and I do not have the ability to reach minds at great distances, thank you for your donation to the Church of St. Cuthbert. I bid you good evening.
All right, Father, maybe we should. Well, actually, why don't we get the others just to make sure that Paul was totally crazy and the others are fine? Let's go back to the tavern first and make sure like no one has stuck a dagger in Roy's spine or something.
That's Porgnard and his codpiece. Yes, we'll go.
All right, so you guys make it back over to the tavern where Roy is sitting next to Crinnet, who's just impassive and drinking her ale. And you're not sure what's being said until you get up close. He's like, please, a silver piece. I have a system. It's going, the wheels will turn. I understand its mechanics now, but a silver piece. If anyone else uses that machine before I can put a coin in it, it will throw off my calculations. I don't wish to return to my apartments. No.
Oh. Great.
He sees you guys watching and beeps. Gentlemen, how wonderful to see you. You may well be interested in knowing. I now understand the patterns of the planetary gears and the sprockets within the machine. They're based on a simple principle that uses the philosophy of the orbits of Luna and Selene around the firmament. Now, all I know is it's going to... You guys hear ratchet, ratchet, clankety, 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 clankety. And then this crashing sound as coins spill out of it.
Oh, wonderful.
And there's a laborer whose face is lit up. He's, oh, God's be praised. This is more than I make in half a season. And he's just...
well, perhaps you were right. But we've got a bigger problem now.
Yeah, it's okay, Roy, because you know who has a lot of gold coins?
What's that?
Leprechauns. And we will get that bastard and we will get those gold coins. But right now, we have to get Paul. The town guard took him somewhere, so we need to go find him.
I see.
You still can't locate objects, huh?
No, I cannot locate objects. Well, let me focus my attention. There is an idiot nearby me. He rests his hand on top of Finger's head. Yes, I do believe the power is coming to me.
Great.
Okay, all right. We'll remember that when it comes to time to dole out your share. Look,
I'll turn your balls into live frogs if you short me on the treasure.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. We gotta go. We gotta go get Paul. The junior priest, the one who's still alive, he seems to think it's that succubus.
What about the succubus? She was run through with a sword.
Yeah, well, we don't know. Maybe she cursed him. Maybe priest seems to think he's lusting after her.
Oh, I don't want to see Paul if that's going on.
Right, that's why we have to break him out to take him to the church.
Well, where is he? And no, I don't have the ability to locate him, so don't ask me.
Sure would be handy though. The guards took him.
I'm slowly but surely my mental image of Roy. I know when he was with us, Tim was picturing him as Roy Disney. I'm slowly mentally he's becoming a Frasier era Kelsey Grammer in my head. All right, so he's like, he's where? Bill forgot, not him. So he's not asking you again. So reiterate, please.
Are you asking me where Paul is?
He is asking the halfling fingers where Paul is.
Well,
Catherine's guards hold him off.
Yeah, we gotta go find him.
Very well. He's walking by the farmer who's stacking up his coins and just hisses at him. I hope you choke.
Don't worry, we'll get him later. So Fingers, as they're walking out, Fingers will also say, "Oh yeah, we were attacked by these giant rats who burst out of the ground." FYI, and then just continues to walk on.
Okay, yeah, Crinet's like, yeah, just giant rat infestation. All right, so you guys head out into the street. It's in the evening. I'm feeling particularly hilarious, so we're going to see if we can end this on a random street encounter cliffhanger. I mean, if we do, we do. If we don't, we don't. What is Paul doing while all this is going on? Is he just kind of holding his knees, rocking back and forth? Succubus can't get me. Succubus.
Is there anyone else in the room with him?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No, there are 2 burlap sacks full of burlap sacks and an empty barrel.
After he rests for a while, he had that visit/dream. He starts to realize that maybe he's just suffering the after effects of the combat. He's starting to feel better. He's gonna. I'm sorry. He's just at the door, the jail door. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All right. That is where we're going to go ahead and leave it because voice is actually my voice is pretty much the same as it was when I started tonight. So anyway, I want to thank all of my players for joining us tonight. TK, we hope to see you next week, bud, because TK dealing with your paranoid crazy ass is going to be hilarious too. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I will be back tomorrow night. We've got live streams happening tomorrow. I do want to thank you, Gonzalo, very much for the super this evening. You guys literally helping keep the lights on with stuff like that. Guys, please click the subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the bell icon for notifications. I'm going to let my friends go back to the green room and help themselves to some refreshments. And as for the rest of you guys, there were many random encounters tonight, but unfortunately not this one. So I will send you all off with a wonderful bugbear. Peace. Good night. Love you all. And credits button. There it is.
Have you seen my owl bear? Here's to all the weirdo woods and in the air. Have you seen my owl bear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around. Some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle, way off course? Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me to